Alright, so what's good, y'all? It's another one of that Kelzo gang. Say So TVs. Y'all, I just had to come real quick and spit some game to y'all because I just really had like an epiphany lately. And I realized, I really realized and learned some shit based on my current relationship. And showing me that all of my previous relationships have been based off of sex. Like, the foundation was off of lust. The reason why I'm making this video, y'all, is because I just realized that that's one of the main reasons why a lot of our relationships is not lasting, is because we start in, like, basically, I would link up with somebody, we'll have sex with them, we having sex every day, or we having sex all the time because it's good. Then all of a sudden we around each other all the time, and then all of a sudden now I'm in a relationship. Like, I just now realized that that's not the foundation to a relationship. In this lifestyle, we have been taught so much, like, there's so much pressure on sex that we have been taught, basically we have been taught and conditioned in this lifestyle to believe that if y'all not sexually compatible, y'all don't date. And that's what I'm saying. All of my relationships have been based on sexual compatibility, sexual chemistry, sexual satisfaction. It's always been the first thing that I paid attention to. I never cuffed a nigga if he didn't have good sex. And now I'm realizing that that's the whole reason why all these domino effects of other issues happen, because now I'm territorial over somebody or over something that, because they got some good sex or some good ass, now I'm being out here hella territorial. And little do I know, the reason why I'm territorial is because really I'm cuffing a hoe. And I would never comprehend that. Anybody that you can just link up with and just have sex with the first day that y'all meet, man, low key, that's some hoe shit. Let's just keep it 100. Like, anybody that I've ever had in my life that was really worth meeting, it didn't come that quick and it didn't come that easy. You know what I'm saying? And basically, yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I just peeped that shit. Like, damn, like, because we done been taught in this lifestyle about this whole top, bottom, verse shit, that's the first thing you pay attention to. That means that there's chances that you done missed out on your potential partner because y'all the same position, meaning y'all like the same thing. But what I've also learned is that if a fuck with you and they like you, they can say whatever they say they want to be, or what they've been with other people, but they'll be what they need to be for you, to satisfy you, and vice versa. You'll do the same thing for somebody if you really like them or really want them in your life. You may actually make a compromise and do something that you ain't used to doing, and like the shit too. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put this out there because I'm done with that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm glad that I found somebody who understands and they agree that sex is not the foundation of a relationship, because it's just not. And y'all, sex don't mean shit in this lifestyle. Like, sex is not nothing in this lifestyle. You can fuck niggas. I'm talking about, I done had some of the best sex with niggas, and literally, like, they don't hit me back, I don't hit them back, we go on about our business, it don't be shit. Sex is not a pair bond. I'm just now realizing that shit. I thought that sex was, because you taught that, you know, with religion and everything, that sex is this whole, you know, connection, spiritual transaction thing. Yeah, it could be somewhat of that shit, but what I do know and what I've learned is, with men, it's not a pair bond. It's not something that makes y'all, that connects y'all. And that's also because of the bisexuality. Me messing with girls, see, I'm used to in the beginning I was messing with females for the majority when I started having sex. So with females, I'm used to having to do a little something to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a little work in to get some pussy. When you fucking with niggas, you ain't got to do shit to get some ass. You ain't got to do shit for it. They want to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? They just as horny as you are, because it's the whole male thing. So yeah, like, sex is a way to pair bond with women, I feel like, a little bit more, because women have that emotional connection with sex, and they get, you know, it kind of gets in they get feeling attached. They used to, not as much as they Not as much nowadays as they used to, but I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why come I'm fucking all these? I'm like, why come I'm being able to take all these niggas, like certain niggas' virginities I done took, and then they don't even really have like you can tell that they don't really care. Like, it's like, I done took your virginity, bro. You done let a whole nigga up inside you, and you really don't give a fuck. You moving around here like you done fear or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, when it comes to males to men, that's just not our way in connecting with each other. It's just us. It's just sex. It's just pleasure. You know what I'm saying? You can do that shit with anybody. And yeah, I done topped hella niggas that said that they was tops. So obviously, niggas can step out of their comfort zone or compromise if they want to. So really, what does it matter about this whole top bottom verse shit when hella niggas is switching their positions for certain niggas? If you that nigga, you that nigga, and they gonna give it to you how you want it. That's what I done learned. And it just made me realize that the reason why a lot of people is not finding a spouse in this lifestyle is because we done got spoiled and conditioned to this hypersexual ass lifestyle where you can just get up wherever you turn. So you won't value nobody who actually is worth something and don't necessarily is not all about sex. You'll go for the motherfucker who you just got good sex with and then try to cuff them, and then little do you know you cuffing a hoe for real. And that's why all the other shit, the arguments and the trust issues and all that shit is in play, because y'all done started in y'all's relationship based off of the foundation of sex. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I really just peeped that shit. That all this time I've been really thinking that sex was you had to be compatible sexually, or else you just had to discard them. You know what I'm saying? Deem them as incompatible. But I want y'all to know, like, let's stop first of all, stop using sex as a way to connect with somebody, because it's not. You done fucked plenty of niggas and you ain't been with them, not wanted to be with them, not wanted to have nothing to do with them. All right? Choose the person that you have a good energy, chemistry with, where y'all can just do day-to-day regular shit. You like to go home after work, play the game, smoke. Get somebody who likes to do that. That y'all also like to travel. Y'all have similar interests, and get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that and y'all withhold from the sex, or I'm not saying just straight up withhold from the sex, I'm saying don't make sex just the identity of the reason why you pick this person. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all do not make sex the forefront, when y'all finally do have sex, and when y'all do have sex, after y'all known each other, y'all gotten to know each other, and y'all actually like other things about each other first, and y'all have a friendship foundation first, then the sex gonna be bomb. And you gonna appreciate it a lot more. A lot of the reasons why we be hopping from nigga to nigga is because we trying to chase that feeling that we got at one time, at one point. But what y'all don't know is the more you have sex, the less you feel that shit. It's just like a drug. And also, the less it is you have the ability to actually be with somebody. The more random sex you have, the harder it is to actually pair bond. Pair bond is when you connect with somebody on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level that makes y'all one, where y'all want to be with each other and make something out of y'all's relationship. That's what pair bonding is. I thought sex did that, and it doesn't. Okay? Sex is just sex. And I'm so glad that I've learned this shit, because now I don't have this territorialness about a relationship. I'm not trying to keep somebody to myself. It doesn't have to be all about, loyal, well, fuck that. I mean, loyalty does matter, but I'm talking about it doesn't have to be all about this exclusivity. Even though I'm having it, I don't have so much pressure on it, because I didn't cuff somebody who I just had good sex with. Because when you do that with somebody that you got good sex with, what's going on in your head is, this person got some really good sex. They gave it to me real easily. I don't want to lose out on that. I know what they easy to get. So that's why you get jealous and shit easy. Because you know that you with a hoe. Basically, shit. Just keeping it 1,000. So yeah, y'all. The demand on sex in this lifestyle is way too high for it to be nothing. I just really peeped that shit. Like, how the fuck is sex on such a high pedestal? It means so much. It's so everything that we talk about is in all of our movies, all of our shows. It's got everything to do with what we know of ourselves. But then at the same time, it don't mean a damn thing. We have contradicted the fuck out of what we're doing as LGBT people, straight up. Because in the straight community, yeah, sex is a factor, but it's a part of that lifestyle. Sex is the LGBT community. It's the identity of us, and that's not who we is. We're way more than that. I'm glad that I found somebody that we do have good sex when we do it, but it's not the standard of our relationship and the basis of our relationship, to where I've actually gotten to the point where all right, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all real quick. So I'm dealing with somebody who I have been the top in the majority of relationship. I mean, I've been the top all this time in a relationship, but he was the top before me. When we first met, we both said we was tops, but we still liked each other's vibe and energy, so we continued to kick it. Long story short, we got around each other all the time on our just friendship type shit, and then he ended up wanting the bottom from me. He let me fuck, and we decided that that's something that we can actually do, and now we have a relationship that is building, and our bond is very strong, you know what I'm saying? And now he wants, me to get ready to do it, and I actually don't have a problem with doing it eventually, but I just ain't no easy catch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm only gonna do it if I'm gonna be with somebody to the end. So I got to thinking, like, you know what? Because we have a friendship and we have more and we have a bond for real, I can actually trust this to let this nigga go off and get him some ass, and then it ain't gonna take away from what we got, because until I'm ready to do that. Because I'm not getting ready to force myself to give up some ass just to keep a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I understand that he got needs, and if I ain't willing to do it, I'm gonna allow him to go get some ass, because now that I know that it don't mean a damn thing, because he done fucked all these niggas before me, these bottoms that he done bust down before me, he never wanted to be in a relationship with them. I'm his first boyfriend. Before me, he was with a female that he was married to for years, but he done bust down hella niggas, but he ain't ever been in a relationship with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So now he want to be in a relationship with me, and he ain't pressuring me to do it, but I know that it's something that he wants to do. And since he wants to get that off or out of his system, because we all have been affected by sexual addictions, being a part of this lifestyle, that creates a sexual addiction. When you get something so easily, you have to fit it. After a while, you get accustomed to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, and me being a man and understanding that, and he's giving me ass, well, I don't gotta fuck with nobody because he giving me ass. But if he want to go get some ass, I'm gonna let the nigga go get some ass until I'm ready to get to that point to give up some ass. You know what I'm saying? And I know that ain't gonna take away from us, and I trust it, and I ain't tripping on it, because that shit don't mean nothing. I've been putting that shit on so much of a high pedestal, and it's humbled me. I got so much peace now. I have so much peace to know that, oh, all right, cool. Like, we actually got something that means something. We got an actual, like, bond. It ain't just off no sex shit. That ain't no bond. So, yeah. Real shit, y'all. I'm just going through a journey of finding out how to get what I, like, or I'm going through a journey to get what I want in this life. I don't want to be no old, lonely gay dude. So, you got to try different shit, y'all. We got to quit doing the same shit over and over again. Stop doing the same shit over with the next nigga and wondering why the same shit keeps happening. Switch it up. And this is the way to switch it up. Stop basing your relationships off of sex. I know we mostly all do that shit. A motherfucker got some good sex, we get around them every day, and all of a sudden now we in a relationship. Stop that shit. And honestly, that's just really what my channel is about. Yeah, I'll be making these videos, you know, for like my clickbait videos and for fun, for kicks and giggles and shit. Like the whole how to turn out a straight dude, and, you know, like signs of DL niggas and shit. Those videos, yeah, them is valuable as well to people, but I'm really here making my videos towards young, gay, black, and bisexual men and men of color, white men too, whoever can actually learn from me, because this is not just one-sided, this is universal information I'm giving and experiences I'm going through. And yeah, so if you don't want to be no lonely old faggot pulling on a 19-year-old in the club while you pushing 40 and shit with failed relationship after failed relationship, then follow me, because that's what the fuck I'm on. That's the journey I'm on. So follow me and we gonna figure this shit out, like real shit. But yeah, y'all, even after I had talked to him about that and told him that I wouldn't mind him doing that, he was like, hell nah, he don't want to fuck nobody else. Because see, that's what a bond does. It creates loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So because we actually have a bond that's outside of that, now, even though he ain't getting exactly what he wants sexually, it don't make him feel unsatisfied. He's still satisfied with me, even though we not having sex all the time, or the way that he would like it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to put this out there because I have realized that all my relationships, like, it would be based on sexual compatibility and satisfaction first, and then everything else came later, like how good we got along, their personality, what they do, this and that. It all came second, third. When that shit's supposed to be first, and then sex is supposed to intertwine itself in there at some point later. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, me and this nigga don't argue. Like we just communicate. We have empathy for each other. We care about each other's feelings because we actually give a fuck about each other. See, a friend is gonna be better to you than a nigga that you just have, than just a romantic relationship. A romantic person don't really know you outside of that, so they may not be loyal to you. That's why they say love is not, hey, I'd rather have loyalty and respect than love. Because love, most of the time, is disguised as infatuation anyway. I mean, it's actually infatuation disguised as love anyway. It don't even be love half the time. And then second, love has been proven over and over again to just be an emotion or a feeling, and that shit can pass and go and coming back and go and come and go and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just learning how this shit all goes, for real, for real. And yeah, we get along way better. It ain't all that toxic shit. I feel like toxic people, you know, or like when I was younger, those toxic relationships was fun and shit because it was like, that's what it was. It was a passionate sexual thing, chemistry that we had, and that's why it was so toxic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to have a real long-lasting, like, relationship with a real bond, it can't be the foundation can't be sex. So yeah. So yeah, that's it for this one. I just wanted to holler at y'all. Hit that subscribe button, cause Kelzo say so, and I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.